My name is Jennifer Musquiz. I'm the founder of Zombie Walk San Diego, otherwise known as the Zombie Walk at Comic-Con. We're not officially part of Comic-Con, but we've become kind of a legacy event that happens out in the gas lamp. We're an off-site event. You don't need a badge to, participate. It's free. It's all ages. We say from 2 months to 2 centuries to 2 eons, however decayed you are, please join us. Various levels of infection, and it just depends, because not everybody has the same makeup skills, and we just want everyone to have fun. How it started, 2007, I had moved to San Diego in late 2006, and I didn't really know a lot of people here, and I thought, okay, well, San Diego needs a zombie walk. Maybe I can get some people together, and we'll be like-minded people who like zombies and like horror, and I can have some built-in friends. That'd be awesome. So I put it out on Craigslist. Yeah, it was way back then, because Craigslist, Facebook wasn't really a thing yet in 2006, 2007. So May of 2007, I started a MySpace page. That's how long ago it was. MySpace page, and put the Craigslist out and said, in the events section, we're going to have a zombie walk in Balboa Park, June 30th, because it was a full moon that night. That's why I chose it. I was like, it's full moon, it's right before Comic-Con, maybe we can get some people together. That'd be cool. I could find some zombie cosplayers. I figured, okay, maybe a dozen people, maybe 20 at the most will show up. Imagine my surprise when there was well over 100, 120 people at Balboa Park to do the zombie walk, and to me that was overwhelming. I was like, whoa, okay. And there was news media there, and San Diego Police Department was there to block off for us, and I'm like, what did they just do? Okay. So it started as a way to make friends, and it's great because it's become a community over the last several years. I say several, it's over a decade now. We've been going for this is our 13th Comic-Con zombie walk. And after the success of that, everybody's like, so are we doing this at Comic-Con or what? And I was like, that's in a month, but sure, let's do it. So we decided to put together a zombie walk for Comic-Con, just under a month later. And we met at the Marina Park, and there was a panel that year with Max Brooks was interviewing George Romero, who was one of my favorite people ever, and was one of my heroes. And someone in the QA line stood up and asked, hey, are you guys going to zombie walk later? Oh my God. So I got to watch Max Brooks explain to George Romero what a zombie walk was, because he didn't know. And that to me was just okay, this might be a thing we might have to continue if this goes well. It went really well. And we continued to do it. And I thought, okay, well, this is becoming a bigger and bigger thing. We have this built-in community. A lot of the participants are local to San Diego, not necessarily Comic-Con attendees, but people who couldn't get badges, or it wasn't really their thing, or they'd come for 1 or 2 days. Over the years, as it became more difficult to get into Comic-Con, once it started selling out and all the hullabaloo, but people saw it as a way to participate in the Comic-Con activities without having to come inside. And it's free. Again, you don't need a badge to participate. It's all ages. It's great way for people to get together. And I saw that cohesiveness, and I thought, wait a second. We have a way to get the community activated to start donating things to people who need it. The unsheltered and homeless, the San Diego Food Bank, San Diego Public Libraries. Let's get the community involved in this. So we started doing food drives for October walks. It was just so great to see people coming out and doing these things. And I mean, on a smaller scale for obviously the winter walks, because it's not Comic-Con, but people kept coming back, and we created this community. And I met one of my best friends because of Zombie Walk, and she's been with the walk since the first one, and I'm just this is so cool that I met this person, one of my people, and that was the whole goal, to make new friends, and I have. Some of my closest friends that I've had for 13 years, I met through Zombie Walk, and it's gotten me through a lot of stuff personally. As you get older, things happen. You lose a parent. You go through relationships and all that, and that community has given me something to keep going, and I'm so grateful for it. And a lot of people that participate in Zombie Walk, it's that summer camp kind of aspect where people come together and see each other once a year or twice a year, and we don't really know a lot about each other. I've gotten to watch kids grow up. I've gotten to know their families. And it's just really cool to see that and get to catch up. And a lot of people don't realize, like, I'm a person. I have, like, this whole, like, life that goes on beyond Zombie Walk. But this has become the, like, calendar year for me. Is the start and end of every year for me is Zombie Walk at Comic-Con, because I plan my whole year around this. And unfortunately, I'm having health issues, like ongoing health issues at this point, physically, and I literally can't do the walk anymore. The last few I've had to do either with my cane or an electric scooter. And like, I can stand for short periods of time, but walking more than a block, I can't do it. And it's not really a walk for me anymore. And I mean, I don't want to be selfish and be like, well, I can't do it, nobody can. It's more along the lines of, I'm also broke because unfortunately, there's a big misconception. A lot of people know about the car that drove through the residual crowd in 2014, which was not actually the Zombie Walk. And the media kind of threw us under the bus. A lot of media did, because there was a lot of facts that got skewed in the aftermath. And I and Zombie Walk got blamed for that. The driver was convicted of a felony, and in turn decided in the process to sue me, and some of his victims also joined in the lawsuit, and his family joined in the lawsuit. I'm disabled. I'm autistic. I don't have a steady income. So Zombie Walk is this community thing, like, where are you going to get the money from? I mean, if you sue me successfully, it's not going to happen. Luckily, the judge realized all these lawsuits had no merit and threw them out, finally, a little over a year ago. It took up until about a year ago to get all this cleared up, and it kind of tainted the walk for me, and it tainted the walk for a lot of people. And we've come to a point where Zombie Walk has kind of run its course. What keeps me going, and a lot of people go, well, why do you keep doing it? And I've said I'm going to end the walk multiple times, as you know. I'm like, oh, I'm done. But I keep doing it because we do have that core community of a couple hundred people that are just like, we have to keep doing this. I've seen kids grow up, and to see members of the LGBTQ community come out and be part of it, that makes me so happy. And I'm part of that community too. And we've become so inclusive and given this almost safe space for horror and zombie fans to, like, do their thing. And I just love it. So July 20th is the last Zombie Walk at Comic-Con. It's going to be at 7 p.m. And if you just want to come check out the zombies, we really encourage everyone to go to 5th Avenue and just grab dinner. You know, there's tons of great restaurants in the Gas Lamp. Ask for a patio table if you can, and you're going to get a pretty good show, hopefully. So yeah, there'll be definitely zombies. 5th Avenue for everyone that wants to check it out. And we'll make it to you at some point, trust me. It'll be good.